Sorry, my numbers usually go 3, 2, 1, and it just went to 1 today. So, um, I guess I'm live. So, welcome to Feeling and Finding You this amazing sunshiny fall day. It is gorgeous here in North Dakota. Today, we're going to talk about your natural rhythm is well being. And I'm going to read a page or two out of the book, Getting into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Um, this book is so awesome, and I've said it before, but it's one that you can easily just open it up, pick a page, and it's usually exactly what you need to hear for the day. So I love it. And this little piece is all about well-being and how that is our natural state. Sometimes we have to fight harder to not have the well-being that we should, and we don't realize that's what's going on. But it is our natural state, and allowing it to be that is amazing, and it's easy. And when we focus on the good things, we feel good naturally. So I think you'll like this piece. Good morning, Ali. Happy to see you. And Agam, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but welcome, welcome. And Jan, hi. I can't see the comments very well, but um, it's great to have you here with me. So I'm going to read this little piece here, and we'll discuss and do some freedom release method to help us get in alignment with these beliefs that it can be easy to feel good. And focusing on what does feel good helps it be more easy and helps create a momentum of feeling good. So here we go. It is nice to have an opportunity to visit with you for the purpose of tuning in into your natural rhythm of well-being. Your intelligent body is comprised of trillions of cells, and they are seeking and finding alignment and balance at all times. While it is obvious that a good feeling body makes for a more pleasant physical experience, we want you to understand that finding pleasant things to focus upon also makes for a good feeling body. However, most humans are approaching the subject of their physical well-being in a backward manner. Most people who are experiencing physical ailments let their physical condition dictate their mental attitude. In other words, their emotions are responsive to their physical condition. Right? We're focusing on that physical condition that doesn't feel so good rather than focusing on how we want to feel. Okay. When they are in pain, they offer emotions of frustration, worry, anger, or fear. They want the condition to improve so that their emotional state can improve. Any illness or departure from physical well-being begins at a cellular level. But the overwhelming propensity of your cells is that of thriving. All day, every day, your cells are reclaiming balance to such defined and subtle levels that most people are completely unaware of the power and intelligence of their cellular bodies. This continual realigning and rebalancing process hinges on cellular communication, communication from one cell to another, and vibrational communication between the physical and the non-physical aspects of those cells. And when you are feeling negative emotion, you are in the state of hindering that cellular communication. So right there, see how important it is to look for what feels good, and to focus on how you want to feel, that you want to feel better, that you want to feel good. That is creating that communication in your cells. Okay, while your physical body is extremely resilient and has evolved to maintain significant balance, even while communication is hindered, the evidence of chronic worry or anger or overwhelmment does show up in the form of diminished physical well being. Focusing upon good feeling objects of attention is the most effective way of providing the optimum environment for allowing unhindered cellular communication and the ultimate thriving of your physical body. So, um, that is so, so, so good. And I have a little side story to tell you about that, that just came to me to share an example of what happened to me the other day. So last weekend, or all weekend, I was painting my living room, and my husband and I were doing it together. I was standing on the ladder the first day of doing it, and I was barefoot, and the ladder has, kind of grips so you don't slip on it. And um, I was up on the ladder almost all day, up on the top rung of it. And so you're just standing on the arches of your feet. Well, that night, my feet were sore, my legs were sore, because I'm not used to doing that all day long. And so that night, I was focusing on my feet were so sore. Oh my God, my feet are sore. What's going on? And Don, my husband, said, well, you should have had shoes on because then your feet are more stable. And so all that night, my feet were sore. Well, the next day, I was focusing on helping my feet feel good. So I remembered to wear shoes when I was on the ladder. And that night, I was focusing on, wow, my feet feel better with shoes on. Wow, this isn't so bad. I guess I don't have to think about my feet feeling bad. And so it created a momentum of not even thinking about my feet hurting anymore because they felt good already. They felt better. They kept feeling better and better all day. So the next day. So it's just a little kind of example about what your thoughts can do for you. Thinking about, wow, how can I do this without getting sore? Um, and asking that question to the universe brings the solutions. Of course, someone said, or my husband said, oh, just put your shoes on. That'll help your feet be more stable and they won't hurt. And okay, it did. So easy solutions, they always come, by thinking about, oh, how can I fix this? What is this? What can I do to make this feel a little bit better? So, so funny and so easy. And, that's just a simple little thing. But even if you're feeling in bad health, not focusing on that constantly. And hi, Becky, good to see you. And not focusing on that, focusing on how can I feel a little bit better? What can I do just to feel a little bit better? And when you do the little baby steps like that, you feel a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Pretty soon you've created that momentum of feeling good. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. And so play with it, try it. When you're feeling not so good in a day, just think about what it feels like to feel better. Or sometimes you just have to go for a walk or take a nap or something like that. And it helps you realign that good feeling, because it is our natural state to feel good, to have well-being. So let's do some freedom release method to help us get in alignment with this and let go, release some of the beliefs that we have to focus on not feeling good, or make it harder than it has to be. So, freedom release method, if you haven't done it with me before, it is a very simple breathing method. You just breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement, and as I say it, you just think it in your own words, in your own head. And then, after you've thought the thoughts that I speak, you release it by blowing it out. And make an effort to just blow it away, because we're releasing the resistance to the good thoughts, to knowing that it can be easy and you can allow these good thoughts in. So, when we do freedom release method, bodily functions happen. Sometimes you'll yawn, sometimes you cough, sometimes you sneeze, sometimes you burp, sometimes even a tear might come. But allow that to happen. Don't hold that back, because that is the releasing on a cellular level. There might be things from way back when you were a kid that you might have heard, or that you might have, deep in your cellular memory, that is not allowing these good thoughts in, or allowing you to have these easier beliefs and better beliefs, or more in alignment beliefs that you want to have now. The old ones aren't serving you anymore, and they will release easily if they're not. So, just follow along. I'll say the statements and I'll go slow enough so you have time to breathe and fully feel those things. I like to do it with my eyes closed, to just really focus on the releases. And then after we're done with those, we're going to do some fill ups. And that just helps sink those in. We say them in a present tense kind of way, and being appreciative of feeling good. And that just helps those sink into our well-being and part of our being, so that we can carry those out moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to take a drink quick because my voice is crackling. And let's just take a deep breath first to calm and center ourselves. This is my favorite thing to do for well-being, really. Anytime you feel anxious or uptight or overwhelmed, just by taking a deep breath can calm you, can center you, can get you realigned and focused to move forward. So let's take a deep breath first. Awesome. Feel that calmness come over you. Feel that centeredness come into your body. It's a good way to start your day. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in. I release any resistance to a good feeling body makes for a more pleasant experience. Right? So good. When we're feeling good, things are going our way. When we're feeling good, that flow is just happening. It creates a momentum of more feeling good things coming. So, okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to finding pleasant things to focus on. Makes feeling good easy. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to when my body doesn't feel good. I can acknowledge that and look for a little better feeling. And that one's really important. We don't want to have our head stuck in the sand. We don't want to pretend that things aren't going on. But when you just acknowledge them and don't hang on to that, just allow that to, you know, kind of dissipate. When we acknowledge, it soothes that. It just kind of lets that go. Um, it allows it to release, allows those negative things to release a lot easier. Just acknowledge, okay, yeah, I'm not feeling good, but I know I can feel better. I know yesterday I might have felt a little better. I know I can get there again. I think I'll take a nap and see if I feel better when I wake up. I think I'll go for a walk and enjoy the nature, smelling the fresh air, listening to the birds sing. That always helps me feel better. So you can do that. You can, just acknowledge, okay, I'm not feeling so good right now, but I know I can get to a better place. I know I can feel a little bit better and a little bit better. Maybe if I take a hot shower, I'll feel a little better. You can get that momentum going in the other direction. And it's easy to do once you practice it. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I can always feel a little bit better. And that one's so important too. So simple, so easy, but if we know that we don't have to go from way down here to way up here in one step, we can just feel a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. Pretty soon our momentum's going and you can make huge strides in that feeling of well-being. Okay. So breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my natural state is that of well being. Once again, it's our natural state. Our bodies are amazing. It's amazing what we can do when we can align that body and mind. We can do amazing things with our body and physically, with our goals, with everything in our life. When we can be in alignment, things will flow. Things will flow so much easier. So practice your alignment. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my body and being are always thriving. Can you feel that? Can you feel that excitement of thriving? That's why we're here. That's why we're put on earth to thrive, to enjoy everything around us, to really enjoy the journey rather than the end goal. And, enjoy both, but enjoy the journey getting to the goal. Enjoy the journey to getting to that well-being place. If it's a physical thing in your body, enjoy the little steps it takes to get to feeling better. Knowing that you are thriving, you are a thriving being. Nature thrives all the time. You know, a tree doesn't have to wait to for someone to tell it to bloom. It just blooms. A tree doesn't wait to, tell it for somebody to tell it to grow. It just grows, no matter if it's coming out of a crack in a sidewalk or out of the side of a mountain or wherever the seed is. It just grows there. So thriving is our natural state. And if you don't believe it in yourself, then just look to nature because you'll find it everywhere. It thrives no matter what's going on. The fires out west in our country right now, everything's going to grow back. You know, it might be hard right now, but things will rebuild, things will grow back. Um, And we know that about nature. It fixes itself. It always continues to fix itself. So remember that. And let's move on. Sorry, got on a soapbox about that. But I think it's so, so important to remember that we are thriving beings, not just existing beings. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to when I move up the emotional scale, things always get better. And if you don't know about the emotional scale, you can probably Google it and find it. If not, message me, I'll send it to you. Um, it's just the emotions, feeling anger. Go ahead and feel that for a second. But then get out of that and go to the next emotion a little bit above. Like I've said before, we don't have to go from the bottom way to the top. There's a lot of other emotions in between. And just by going to the next best thing, um, can be a huge step in your well-being. So follow that emotional scale and just look for something that feels a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my cells are always reclaiming balance. And we talked about that a little bit. Thriving is our natural state. Well-being is our natural state. Our cells are always fixing things. All day long, they're fixing little things to help create a better body, a better you. So allow that to happen. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to pivoting out of negative emotions, helps my well-being. So good, right? We can just pivot out of that. We can just pivot into a little bit better. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my physical body is extremely resilient. We can bounce back. We can easily and almost effortlessly if that's what we focus on. And look at kids. They heal up so fast. They bounce back from falling down. They just get back up. No big deal. Keep on moving forward. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to my body knows how to maintain resilience. And knowing that to your core will help you feel better and better and better. Knowing that your body knows what it's doing, it knows how to fix a lot of things that happen inside of us. So give yourself some time and space when you're not feeling so good to allow your body to work. It's magic. Feed it good things. Take extra care of yourself when you're not feeling so good. Take extra naps. Take it easy. Go lay in the sunshine. Go sit in the sunshine and read a good book. Do those things to help your well-being when you're having a rough time or when you're not feeling so good. Call a friend. Call someone that can lift you up. Listen to good videos, uplifting things. That, just by helping our thoughts feel good, it helps our body feel good. So do those things to help you get in that good feeling momentum. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that feeling good helps me feel better and better. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to focusing on feeling good is the most effective way to achieve well being. So, so true. It helps you so much just to focus on feeling good and continuing to look for those things that feel good and having a list of those things in your mind that you can go to if you're in a real struggle space. You can just think, oh yeah, this always makes me feel good, I'm going to do that. you know, Taking a nap, going for a walk, whatever it is, having a good cup of coffee, having a Coke if you want a Coke, whatever that is. Do that when you're in that space and know that that's going to help you feel better. Um, Eating a salad, whatever it is, drinking some celery juice. I do that in the morning. It really gets my day off to a good start. I always feel good when I drink a glass of fresh juice. So whatever it is for you, do that and start your day off good. Okay, breathe in and hold. The last one. I release any resistance to when I'm in alignment. Life is good. So good. And when you're in alignment and you're practicing staying in alignment, nothing can really rock you off of that alignment wheel or that vortex wheel very easily. When we practice staying there, a lot of stuff can be going on around us that isn't maybe so good, but we're not focusing on that. We can acknowledge it, but we don't want to stay in that energy. Moving on, moving forward into a better space always gets you feeling better. Okay, let's do some fill ups. And this part for sure, I like to really close my eyes and just feel these statements to your core. Allow your well being to shine through with these fill ups. Okay, breathe in and hold, sorry. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know a good feeling body makes for a more pleasant experience. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that finding pleasant things to focus on makes feeling good easy. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that when my body doesn't feel good, I can acknowledge that and look for a little better feeling. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I can always feel a little bit better. And one way to do that, that I like to play with, is asking the universe whether you're not feeling so good or you're feeling good. How does it get better than this? You're putting that out to the universe, to God, to the creator, um, that, hey, how does it get any better than this? Okay, I'll show you how it can get better than this. Something always comes forward or comes into your alignment or into your space of well being that shows you, wow, it can get a little better. It can get better than this. Even though I'm feeling good, it can still get better. Or if you're not feeling so good, oh yeah, I can get a little bit better. I can feel a little bit better. Look, this thing came right to me. So, good question to ask. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know my natural state is that of well being. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my body and being are always thriving. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know when I move up the emotional scale, things always get better. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because my cells are always reclaiming balance. So good, right? We don't have to tell our body, hey, body, get balanced, retain balance. No, it's always doing that. It's always working for us. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know pivoting out of negative emotions helps my well being. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my physical body is extremely resilient. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know my body knows how to maintain resilience. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because focusing on feeling good is the most effective way to achieve well being. Good. Breathe in and hold. Last one. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know when I'm in alignment, life is good. So awesome. I hope this leaves you feeling a little bit better than when you came. And I hope you go and enjoy your day. Remember, you can always find us here on Facebook. We do multiple lives every week. Lots of different awesome besties in Best Life doing lives and sharing our joy and our alignment with you and teaching you also how to do that for yourself. Um, you can find us also on our website at bestlifecreationsociety.com and on Instagram and Pinterest. We even have some little awesome quotes and cute stuff. Also, you can find me at inspiredsignals.com and Inspired Signals on Facebook and Instagram. We love to hear your comments. We love to hear how you're doing and hope you have a great day. Thank you for being you and enjoy living and thriving today. All right. Have an awesome day.